Welcome to Movie Time, and today we are counting down the top 10 new series and TV shows of 2023. If you haven't had the chance to watch them yet, they're definitely worth considering. Our selection includes some highly anticipated returning shows with new seasons, as well as a variety of fresh crime, science fiction, horror, and romantic series. If you found this list of the top 10 new series enjoyable, don't hesitate to share it with friends who have a penchant for engaging themes in their series. Stay tuned until the end of the video and let us know in the comments which series is your favorite. Number 10. American Horror Stories. American Horror Stories is a collection of standalone episodes, each presenting a unique and spine-chilling tale set in various locations and revolving around different themes. It was created by Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk for FX on Hulu. The first season premiered on July 2021, followed by the second season on July 2022. The third season premiered on October 26, 2023, as a special 4-episode Halloween event. Renowned for their expertise in crafting horror and suspense, Murphy and Falchuk, known for their work on the acclaimed series American Horror Story, take audiences on a journey into realms of terror, encompassing haunted houses, asylums, cults, and beyond. The show features a talented ensemble cast and weaves a tapestry of horror, delving into the deepest and most unsettling aspects of human existence. American Horror Stories offers a grim exploration of the supernatural, psychological, and unexplained, leaving viewers both enthralled and unsettled. Number 9. Goosebumps. Goosebumps is a supernatural horror television series created by Rob Letterman and Nicholas Stoller. It is adapted from R.L. Stine's book series of the same name. The series premiered on October 13, 2023 on Disney Plus and Hulu. Set in the misty coastal town of Port Lawrence, paranormal activities begin to occur when the new English teacher Nathan Bratt moves into the haunted house where the previous owner perished in a fire 30 years ago. Following a coincidental encounter at a Halloween party held at the old Biddle residence by high school students, forgotten objects find their way into the lives of several students. These objects subject the kids to terrifying situations they must confront on their own. When they realize that all roads lead to the Biddle house, the teenagers join forces to unravel a mystery involving the wrongdoings of their parents. Number 8. Platonic. Platonic is a comedy romantic TV series created by Francesca Del Banco and Nicholas Stoller that premiered on Apple TV Plus on May 2023. The show centers around two friends, Will and Sylvia, who were inseparable as children but drifted apart for unknown reasons and never reconnected. Years later, they are both married to their respective partners. When Will goes through a divorce, Sylvia finds out and reaches out to offer him emotional support and help him navigate this tough period with the support of her husband Charlie. Despite reuniting after all these years, both friends grapple with personal challenges that hinder their connection. Additionally, their friends and family caution them against becoming too involved in each other's lives, fearing that it could lead to misunderstandings and jeopardize their existing relationships. Despite these warnings, Will and Sylvia find themselves rediscovering their childhood camaraderie in a lighthearted manner, each striving to enhance the other's life. Number 7. Lessons in Chemistry. Lessons in Chemistry is a drama miniseries created by Lee Eisenberg, based on the novel of the same name by Bonnie Garmus. It premiered on Apple TV Plus on October 13, 2023. The story is set in the early 1950s, where a woman's aspiration to become a scientist faces opposition from a society that believes women should only be in the domestic sphere. The series follows Elizabeth Zott, played by Brie Larson, whose ambition to be a scientist is thwarted in a male-dominated society. She works as a lab technician while harboring dreams of completing her PhD to pursue a career in chemistry, constantly encountering sexism within her industry. When Elizabeth finds herself pregnant, without support, and dismissed from her lab, she summons the resourcefulness unique to single mothers. She takes a job as a host on a TV cooking show and embarks on a mission to educate a nation of overlooked housewives and the suddenly attentive men about much more than just recipes. All the while, she yearns for a return to her true passion. Number 6. Bodies. Bodies is a British crime drama miniseries primarily authored and developed for Netflix by Paul Tomaline. It is based on the DC Vertigo graphic novel of the same name written by Cy Spencer. The series comprises 8 episodes and made its debut on Netflix on October 19, 2023. This police crime drama unfolds across 4 distinct time periods. In each era, the same man's body is discovered on Long Harvest Lane in London's East End, prompting a detective from each era to launch an investigation. As they delve into their respective cases, they uncover connections that transcend decades. Gradually, the detectives realize that their inquiries are intertwined. As their paths converge, their parallel investigations unveil a malevolent conspiracy spanning over 160 years, posing a threat to the United Kingdom. All leads point to the enigmatic political figure Elias Mannix, played by Stephen Graham. Number 5. The Other Two. The Other Two is a comedy TV series created by Chris Kelly and Sarah Schneider. It first aired on Comedy Central in January 2019, followed by the second season premiering on HBO Max in August 2021. The third and final season was released in May 2023. The show revolves around 2 struggling siblings, Carrie and Brooke, whose younger brother Chase suddenly becomes a pop sensation. While Chase skyrockets to fame, Carrie and Brooke grapple with their own life challenges and ambitions in the shadow of their brother's success. The series humorously portrays their sometimes awkward efforts to carve out their own paths in the entertainment industry and beyond. Along the way, they navigate the complexities of fame, relationships, and self-discovery. Number 4. Love and Death. Love and Death is a biographical crime drama miniseries directed by Leslie Linka Glatter and Clark Johnson, written by David E. Kelly. The series premiered on April 2023 on HBO Max. Love and Death follows the true crime story of late 1970s housewife Candy Montgomery, played by Elizabeth Olsen, who seems to have it all with a perfect home, a loving family, and a close-knit church community around her. But she can't shake her sense of suburban distress. She then shares a moment with her fellow church member Alan Gore, played by Jesse Plemons, and decides to bring some excitement into her life by having an affair. Then their respective spouses Pat and Betty find out and things reach a shocking climax. Number 3. Reservation Dogs. Reservation Dogs is a comedy crime television series created by Sterling Harjo and Taika Waititi for FX Productions. The series includes 3 seasons that were released from 2021 to 2023 on Hulu under FX. Reservation Dogs follows 4 indigenous teenagers living in rural Oklahoma, struggling with poverty and boredom. They form a close-knit bond and embark on a series of misadventures to fund their dream of moving to California. Along the way, they navigate the challenges of their environment, including run-ins with local law enforcement and rival gangs. The series blends humor and drama, providing a poignant and authentic portrayal of indigenous life. Through their experiences, the characters grapple with their identities, dreams, and the complexities of their cultural heritage, all while forging a powerful friendship that helps them navigate the trials of adolescence and adulthood. Number 2. Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is a superhero television series created by Jeremy Carver, based on the DC Comics superhero team of the same name. The show spans 4 seasons, airing on HBO Max from 2019 to 2023. The 4th season was divided into 2 parts broadcast in 2022 and 2023. The series follows the adventures of an unusual group of superheroes, each of whom has gained extraordinary abilities through tragic accidents, but also carries emotional scars. Robotman grapples with his mechanical body. Negative Man contends with a volatile energy entity. LSD Woman wrestles with her uncontrollable elasticity. Crazy Jane hosts multiple personalities, and Cyborg deals with his cybernetic enhancements. Guided by the mysterious Dr. Niles Calder, They face peculiar foes and confront inner demons while searching for a sense of belonging. Through their idiosyncrasies and struggles, they build an unconventional family, drawing strength from their differences and learning to embrace their own unique form of heroism. Number 1. Upload. Upload is a science fiction comedy drama television series created by Greg Daniels. It first premiered on May 2020 on Amazon Prime Video, with the second season premiering on March 2022. The series has been confirmed for a third season, which debuted on October 2023. The story is set in a near-future world where individuals have the option to transfer their consciousness to a virtual afterlife as they approach death. Nathan Brown, a charming programmer, unexpectedly passes away and chooses to go to Lakeview, an upscale virtual paradise. There he encounters his angel Nora, a live customer service representative. As Nathan navigates the advantages and glitches of the afterlife, he and Nora form an unconventional connection. Simultaneously, the mysteries surrounding Nathan's death start to unravel. Thank you for watching today's video. By subscribing to our channel, you'll be the first to know about new movie releases. You'll also have access to our curated list of must-see movies, ranging from classic films to the latest blockbusters. So, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers today.